Welcome to Luton Fresh Steps, a project focusing on obesity. I'm Dr. Dissanayake, a GP at Bute House Medical Center in Luton. Luton Fresh Steps has been made possible through the collaboration of our partners, Luton Borough Council, Bute House Medical Center, Equality Primary Care Network, and K2 Smart Life. We recently delivered a virtual webinar exploring obesity and how physical activity can help address it. This video has been created as a supplement to that session, offering further explanation and practical guidance to reinforce those key messages. Today, we will explore ideas ranging from microscopic structure of muscle fibers to the psychology behind building healthy habits. We will look at muscle health and how it supports weight loss, the different types of physical activity available to us, and how we can build and maintain healthy habits over time. The ultimate goal is simple: to move your muscles more than you currently do. So, before we begin, please note that this session is for education and sharing ideas about living a healthy lifestyle. It does not replace one-to-one discussions with a clinician at your GP surgery. Any changes to physical activity should be introduced gradually and at a pace that feels safe and manageable for you, especially if you have existing health conditions. Speak to a professional if you are unsure. We touched on this in the previous video as well. Around 63.4% of adults in Luton are estimated to be living with overweight or obesity. That's nearly 2 out of every 3 people. And this isn't just a local issue. We are seeing similar patterns across England too. Let's look at our body structure. This is the incredible machinery we were born with. Our bodies were designed to move. We have 206 bones forming our structure, around 360 joints allowing movement, and over 650 muscles creating strength and motion, and about 900 ligaments supporting and stabilizing everything. All this works together as a powerful, coordinated system built for activity, not for sitting still. Your body weight includes fat, muscle, water, and all your organs. Lean body mass is our total weight minus the weight of fat. So when we talk about weight loss, what we really want is fat loss, not just seeing a lower number on the scale. The goal is to reduce excess body fat while keeping your muscle strong and healthy. Our bodies are incredibly smart. You have to fuel the body and you have to activate it. Think of muscles like an engine. First, you need to give it the right fuel, the building blocks it needs to grow stronger. Then you have to turn the key to get that engine running through movement. You need both. One without the other simply won't work. So let's talk about the fuel. The main building block for muscle is protein. Let's look at a couple of scenarios to get a good idea of this. Look at this first scenario. If you're not getting enough protein, your body sends out hunger signals, and you may find yourself craving for more food. If you have quick processed foods or carbohydrates, you can be overfed but undernourished in essential nutrients, so your body keeps asking for more food to meet its needs. The second scenario is if we are not getting enough protein, the body goes into conservation mode and focuses only on the most vital functions. Over time, this can lead to weakened immunity, loss of muscle strength, fragile bones, hair thinning, and brittle nails, because the body simply doesn't have enough building material to maintain everything properly. So some question whether increased protein intake is healthy. The answer is yes. Protein can help you feel fuller for longer, but over the medium to long term, you also need to train your body through regular movement and strength activity so it can effectively use that extra protein to build and maintain muscle. So let's talk a bit about muscles. When we are talking about muscles, it's the skeletal muscles that we are talking about here. Skeletal muscles are very important. When we use them, they stay strong. When we don't use our muscles, they become weaker and smaller over time. Muscles make up the biggest organ system in our body. Muscles can burn extra energy because they are full of mitochondria, which are like tiny power stations in our cells. When muscles contract during exercise, they take in sugar without needing insulin. Our muscles are truly the engine of our entire body. Skeletal muscles have two main types of muscle fibers, fast twitch and slow twitch. Each type has a different job. We need both types to move well and stay strong in everyday life. It's like if you put the best gasoline in the world into a car, but if you never turn the key and actually drive it, you're not going to go anywhere. It's the exact same principle with your muscles. You have to activate them and activate both types of these muscle fibers. Talking a bit more about slow twitch muscle fibers. Think of your body like a hybrid car. It has different engines for different jobs. You have slow twitch muscles, which are your endurance muscles. These help you move for long periods without getting tired and are used for things like walking, daily activities, or light cycling. They are great for burning fat, keeping blood sugar steady, and supporting heart health and improving overall energy levels. These are your all-day fibers. Then you have the fast twitch muscles, which are your strength and power muscles. These are essential for building muscle, maintaining strength, and preventing muscle loss as you age. To stay truly healthy, you need to activate both these types of muscle fibers. Activities like walking or cycling train your endurance muscles, but to build real strength and protect your body as you get older, you also need some form of resistance or strength training to engage these powerful fast twitch fibers. Muscles act as medicine and act as body armor. Why do I say this? Because muscles are truly the engine of the body, driving your metabolism and much more. Strong muscles are not just about the appearance, they're about function. Inside your muscles are mitochondria, tiny powerhouses that burn calories even when you're sitting down. The more muscles you have, the more of these energy burning furnaces you have working for you. It's like having your own built in pharmacy, helping to control your blood sugar, protect your heart, strengthen your bones, and support healthy aging. And muscles also act as physical armor. If you fall, stronger muscles can help cushion the impact and protect your bones from injury. Sarcopenia. So, when we talk about aging well, the real challenge isn't just weight gain, it's muscle loss. This gradual loss of muscle is called sarcopenia, and it can begin as early as our 30s. After 40, we may lose around 1% of muscle each year. And this process speeds up after 60. By 70, some people may have lost up to a third of their muscle mass. That's why everyday activities like carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or playing with children can start to feel harder as you age. Reduced muscle affects mobility and balance, and frailty can become a major issue as we age. The good news is that this is not inevitable. How do we prevent muscle loss? It is by staying active. But look at this sobering statistic. WHO says half of the population in developed world is not active enough. So why are we becoming so inactive? Over time, we have engineered movement out of our daily lives. We sit for long periods, take lifts instead of stairs, spend hours in front of screens, and drive almost everywhere. Modern life has made things convenient, but it has made us move far less than our bodies were designed to. So, prolonged sitting is harmful to our health. And this isn't an alarmist statement. It has been described as the new smoking because of its strong link to long-term health risks. When we sit for extended periods, our metabolism slows down, affecting how we process blood sugar and fats. Over time, this can increase the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic conditions. So these are the exercise myths or the commonest excuses we tell ourselves, and we need to move past them. No, you don't need special clothes. You don't need an expensive gym membership or fancy equipment. And you certainly don't need to find a full hour in your day. These are often just barriers we put up that stop us even from getting started. So forget about the perfect workout. The best exercise in the entire world is the one that you will actually do, the one you stick with. It's about finding something you enjoy that actually fits into your life. So these are the official physical activity guidelines. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity each week. Try to reduce the time you spend sitting or lying down and break up long periods of inactivity with short bursts of movement. In addition, include strengthening activities for all major muscle groups at least twice a week. So there are different types of physical activity that you can choose from. These include aerobic exercises such as walking, cycling, or swimming, strength training to build and maintain muscle, high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, and activities that improve flexibility and balance. So let's spend a moment focusing on walking. For most of us, it's the most accessible and practical form of exercise. It doesn't require special equipment, training, or cost. Just a pair of comfortable shoes and a willingness to move. Walking is essential to how our bodies were designed to function. It can bring enjoyment, help us engage with others, allow us to explore our surroundings, and connect us with our environment. From an evolutionary perspective, walking is deeply rooted in who we are. Our bodies evolved to move regularly and consistently. So, one of the key differences between humans and other animals is our ability to walk upright. This gave us a major evolutionary advantage, freeing our hands, expanding our view of the world, and allowing us to travel long distances, carrying things. In many ways, walking defines us as humans. It's also one of the best body-mind feedback mechanisms we have. A simple 10 to 20-minute walk within an hour after a meal can help reduce blood sugar spikes, making it a powerful and practical habit for better metabolic health. A morning walk helps set your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock, especially when you get natural daylight. This can improve your sleep quality and help you feel more alert during the day. We've already discussed how harmful prolonged sitting can be. One simple way to counter this is by breaking it up with small, regular bursts of movement throughout the day. Keeping track of your daily step count can help you understand your current level of activity and identify where you can improve. As a rough guide, around 6,000 steps a day is a minimum target. 8,000 is good, 10,000 is very good, and 12,000 is excellent. The key is to start from where you are now and gradually build it up. Now, there are many simple, practical ways to increase your daily step count. Taking the stairs instead of the lift, using a standing desk if possible, parking a little further away from your destination, or getting off the bus one stop earlier and walking the rest of the way. Small changes like these can add up significantly over time. Strength training helps build and maintain muscle mass. And the more muscles you have, the better your body can absorb and use sugar from the bloodstream. This is especially important after the age of 40, when muscle loss naturally increases. It's particularly important for women around and after menopause, as hormonal changes can speed up muscle loss and affect bone health. So, regular strength training helps protect against these changes. Here are some examples of bodyweight exercises, which are a simple and effective way to build strength and can easily be done at home without any equipment. So there are squats, planks, push-ups, and lunges. Now, yoga, Pilates, and Tai Chi are excellent for improving flexibility and balance. So flexibility is how easily your muscles and joints move, helping you bend, reach, move freely without stiffness. And balance is your ability to stay steady and upright when standing, walking, or changing direction. It helps prevent trips and falls, which are a common cause of injury, especially as we get older. In short, flexibility helps you move well, and balance helps you move safely. So, working on both keeps your body strong, steady, and capable for everyday life. People aged 65 and over have the highest risk of falling. Around 30% of adults over 65 who are living at home will experience at least one fall each year. That's approximately 2.5 million people in England. This rises to around 50% in adults over the age of 80, whether they are living at home or in residential care. A fall at that age can be life-changing, affecting independence, confidence, and overall health. Working on strength, balance, and flexibility is like taking out an insurance policy for your future health, helping to reduce the risk of falls and protect your independence. So, what is HIIT? HIIT stands for High Intensity Interval Training. It combines short, intense bursts of activity where you work close to your maximum effort with brief recovery periods. The benefits include improved cardiovascular fitness, better blood sugar control, increased calorie burn in a shorter amount of time, and support for fat loss while helping to maintain muscle. It can be an efficient option for people who are short on time. It's essentially a combination of aerobic and strength-based exercise, giving you the benefits of both in a short period of time. So how do you do HIIT exercises? HIIT involves a set number of high-intensity exercises, each immediately followed by a short recovery period. Typically, you work hard for 15 to 60 seconds, followed by 15 to 30 seconds of rest or slower movement. The total session can last anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, making it a time-efficient way to exercise. This pattern is similar to how animals behave in nature, short bursts of intense activity followed by periods of rest and recovery. So, every year we make New Year resolutions. In January, the gym car park is full. Everyone is motivated and ready for a fresh start. But by February, it's much quieter again. That's because making a resolution is easy, sticking to it is the real challenge. So we came across this sobering statistic that around 80% of New Year's resolutions have failed by February. So in this last part, let's talk about how to make these new healthy habits actually stick around for good. Now, we all face internal challenges. Even with the best of intentions, it's often our own minds that get in the way. We procrastinate and tell ourselves, I'll start tomorrow. And before we know it, tomorrow becomes next week or next month. We forget because life is busy and health habits slip down the priority lists. We act on impulse, choosing what feels good in the moment rather than what supports us long term. And sometimes we are influenced by those around us. When others skip workouts or don't prioritize their health, it's easy to follow the norm. So, how do we overcome these challenges? Many of us start strong, but quickly burn out. The difference between wanting to be healthy and actually maintaining a healthy lifestyle is sustainability. We don't just want short bursts of motivation, we want long term automatic habits. The real secret to consistency isn't more willpower, it's building a system. When you rely on discipline, the habit feels like a chore, and it often falls apart when you're tired or stressed. But when you create a system, the behavior becomes part of your routine, almost automatic. It works even on the days when you have zero motivation. So the question becomes, how do we build a system like that? It's important to manage our expectations when building new habits. It can take around 21 days to start adjusting to a new habit. But research suggests that it may take closer to 66 days for that habit to become more automatic. So, if it doesn't feel natural straight away, that's normal. Consistency over time is what makes the difference. James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, describes 4 key laws of habit formation. To build habits successfully, make it obvious, make it easy, make it attractive, and make it rewarding. When a behavior is clear, simple to start, enjoyable, and gives you a sense of progress or satisfaction, it is far more likely to stick. So, how do you build a system that works? The first step is to make the cue obvious. Place reminders in your environment, like laying out workout clothes the night before, keeping walking shoes by the door, scheduling workouts in your diary, and setting up reminders. The second is to make the action very easy. Begin with just 5 minutes of movement. Anyone can manage 5 minutes. And once you start, you'll often do more. Choose activities that require no equipment. And finally, try habit stacking. Attach a new habit to something you already do. For example, do 5 squats after brushing your teeth or take a short walk after dinner. Linking new habits to existing routines makes them much easier to maintain. Making it attractive. Pair movement with something you enjoy, like listening to your favorite music, podcast, or audiobook. Turn exercise into social time by walking up with a friend or joining a group. Create friendly competitions to keep yourself motivated. Most importantly, choose activities you genuinely enjoy. Because when you like what you're doing, you're far more likely to keep doing it. Track your workouts and tick them off. Seeing progress builds momentum. Celebrate small wins immediately, even with something simple like a positive note to yourself. Pair movement with a small reward, such as a relaxing shower or time with your favorite music. Notice the benefits and write them down. Better mood, improved sleep, more energy. Our brains respond to small rewards, and that sense of achievement, which helps reinforce the habit, keeps you coming back. Here are some practical tips to keep you on track. Alternate hard days with easier ones to allow your body time to recover and recharge. Increase your protein intake alongside exercise to support muscle repair and growth. And most importantly, set intensity goals that are personal to you. Your journey should reflect your own starting point and progress. Here's a simple weekly framework to guide you. Aim to stay active daily by keeping your step count up. Include 30 minutes of brisk walking 5 times a week. Add a HIIT session lasting 15 minutes 2 to 3 times a week. and include strength training for 15 to 30 minutes, 2 to 4 times a week to maintain and build muscle. Alongside movement, prioritize good quality sleep, as this is when your body repairs and rebuilds muscle. Practicing mindfulness or simple stress management techniques can help regulate hormones, improve focus, and support long-term consistency. Here is the thought that I'd like to leave you with. One day or day one, you decide. Let that question stay with you and reflect on it over the coming week. And most importantly, keep moving. Thank you.